Okay, so I think we're back. And as you can probably see, we're upgraded. So I'm just going to show you a few of the things that I have done since the past. This may look impressive. It might not, depending on who's viewing this and how good you are, but I actually cheated on this one. I had an outline, and then I somehow, I don't remember when I did this, was a year ago, I just traced the lines. Like, I don't know why I did that. It's not my own art at that point, but I mean, it's there and it looks good. So here's, I think, the actual first one that I did on my own. There's some really, whoa, that is like bad. Okay, that's a promise. Yeah, this is the first one I did for real, and it's actually quite alright. Some of the proportions like look a little off. Like the arm, can I draw on this? I don't want, okay, eventually I'll understand this, but this one was actually quite good. I think I did most of these over a year ago, but I can point out the ones I did more recently. But this one's quite nice. This one was actually one of the most recent ones, and then you can see that it, God, this, yeah, let's show this. Oh, there we go. As you can see, it goes off the page almost everywhere. May have been an oversight for me, but I actually think this one's quite good. I like the full face thing, as you can see, but this one is good. I like the shading that's been done, and if it looks like it's like encased in a clean layer of plastic, it's because it is. It's attached to my wall in a plastic casing. So this is the best I could do without taking everything out and rearranging my entire room. I think this is like one of the only men that I've drawn, but I think this one actually came up like really nice. You can't really tell on this, but I actually like black and blue shaded all of this, which it looks okay in person, but I think it somehow looks better in here. But you can see, yes, let's show the hidden layers. I just don't know why it does that. You can see that it goes over in some spots. Okay, I guess all of it's here now. It's not erasing. Wow, what an eraser you are. Oh, no, it's gone now. Yeah, but this one was quite good. I think that I'll say I cooked on this one. It is very not in focus, but that is okay. I do like the armor, like this. This is always fun to draw, doing the shading on all of this, and I just overall think this one's also good. If I were to change anything, it would probably be like up here, because it looks a little bit bland. Like this, just some solid color with not much going on, but that's fine for like a very tiny little detail you wouldn't really notice. Oh, and these are, I don't know how big they are. I'd say they're like 5 inches by, I don't know the math on this. Sure, 11 inches. So they're quite big drawings. And this one, okay, gotta erase all this stuff again. This one, it was the full page, so it was like 10 by 11. I don't know how big these pages are, but they're good. And if you want the supplies I used, I can find them and I could tell y'all about it. Alright, this one, alright, so I'll start with a little backstory. So I did all of these things in February of, I think, this year, so January, February this year, so almost a year ago now. And I did all of these drawings, but mostly didn't color any of them until, I'll say, June or July. And this is like the first one back. You can tell that I didn't remember how to do anything for the faces or not, because like, it's like how sharp that angle is, and then the eyes are just like not it. But I do like the armor on this one. It's kind of sad that I kind of ruined it with the face, but also, as I'm saying, it's like tiny. So you wouldn't really notice anything, and I really notice it. And the sword is not straight either. I remember that being a pet peeve. Like you can see it right here, the red lines. It is not straight, but that's also my drawing ability. But that actually looks pretty good on here. That is nice. Yeah. I don't know what I did. Why is it red? Okay. Interesting. This one looks, I'm not gonna lie, looks bad on here, but in person it looks pretty good. Like these colors look like they don't match at all, but this is black. This is like as black as the, I don't know, the sun. No wait, the sun's not black. What? The night sky. Yeah. So this is a dark blue and this was a black, but for some reason it looks, I don't even know what that color is. What is that color? Navy? Yeah, but in person looks good. Online maybe not, and you can see that I did the nails and stuff. And I think that the hardest part for most of these would be the hands and stuff, because I'm not an art expert. I don't practice hands for a living, but probably should practice the hands. Like, look how long that thumb is. Like, dude. That just looks insane. Like, this one's okay. I'll just say it's okay. Like, I'll start down here. Like, these are some, looks like just such a long body and like misshapen legs. Like the legs are going like that for some reason when they should be straight. The feet, she looks like she's wearing size 22s, but again, it's a tiny little detail, but only I would notice it, of course. And the shading was nice. And again, look at the hand. Like, what? I guess it's kind of like a curled hand, so it's not full fingers, but still. That one, I do not know what's going on right there. I think it's just lines to make it look like fingers were supposed to be there. But I think the clothes were pretty good. The hair was pretty good, and then I'd probably fix up this face. I don't even know what I did wrong. But as you can tell, I'm probably trying to figure out how to use this, whatever it's called, drawing thing. But I will figure it out. And that's the last one for this, but I was trying earlier because I just got this recently and I'm trying to figure out how to draw on it because it's much harder for some reason. I'll show you some of the starting ones I did and you'll probably see it again in the future, but like this was the first drawing I tried. It's just a base structure that I looked up because when I do these drawings, I'm not going like this and drawing the full thing. I start with one piece of the body. It's like the head and the, whoa, that is not a head. I start with the head and then I just work down from there. Like I have this big drawing that I'm working on right now and it has one, I don't even know how to count that high, 9 people maybe. And they're all very different heights. There's like one that's like up here, one down here, one down here, one down here. Like, they're everywhere, but I don't figure it out. I don't do the whole body sketch, which I should learn how to do because that will make my life much easier. But yeah, here's the next drawing, which is, I don't know. I don't think it's anything. So, let's just draw a happy face and move on. This was kind of a layer of like, what the fuck? I don't even know what this circle, what is that circle doing up there? It's kind of scary. You can see I was trying to figure out the layers, so like, because I saw in the past that people use like blue for outlines and stuff, and they use black for like the actual things. I was like, how do they just erase one color? And then I was messing around with this, like, oh, you can add new layers. Like, add a circle, and I can just get rid of it like that. Or I can just have that one only, so it's fun. All right, and this one I did yesterday. I mean, it's okay. You can see like the shaky line because it's like, I'm still learning how to do this, but I think it's a pretty good line. But I will get better, and I will in the future try to fix this. This will probably be a very good show and tell of my next thing, but as you can see, 12:27, and I will be doing, actually I won't say that because you will find out in a month from now. How about that? So that was yesterday, and then I think this is this morning, maybe. I was just trying out new stuff, like, I don't even know what I was trying to do here, but working on eyes, I guess, or something. Like, I can work on eyes right now if you want me to. It's been a while. I don't know, it just looks off for some reason. I don't know why it looks off. Maybe it's just me being a weirdo and judging myself, but yeah, that's that. Oh, yes, this is what I was talking about earlier. I said I was tracing. I don't like tracing, but I do think that is a good way to learn. Like, this is close, this is similar to the other picture that I have, but tracing is just a good way to learn. Like, you can see that my lines are shaky even with the tracing, so just learning how to do this is probably a good thing to do. And I'm trying to figure out this pencil thing, because you can see like sometimes the lines are like really thick. Hidden layer, yeah, okay. How do I fix that? Show. Yeah, sometimes the lines are thick and then sometimes the lines are like really thin. I don't know why it does that. Actually, I might know why it does that. Let me try something out. I gotta show the hidden layer. Okay, I figured it out. So this thing is pressure based. Yeah, show all the layers so I can write down. 1228, 25. It makes it look like I drew this whole thing just with that cartoon outline. So that is my progress. 10 months after I went from, you saw the faces that I could barely do, which were like, which I can't draw now, like that. What did I even do? I don't even know what I did. It was that bad, but here, I'll put it right here in this box. I'll be like, look at that comparison. That's the difference that 10 months of drawing on and off can do, or something. Like, you got this, or whatever. So, oh yeah, I drew these also. These are all me. As you can tell, my detail is crazy. So, yeah, it's red again, whatever. Okay, so I've been trying to find music for this, and this is like horrible music. Like, let me click on one of these. Let's go to Twinkle. Dude, it sounds like I'm playing ping pong. Like, give me a better one. That one sounds like an intro to a stupid rap song. Alright, bro, I don't even know for that one. Alright, someone's coding stuff. Nice, someone's sorting code. That's funeral music. That's an intro to a supervillain in a TV show. Dude, and that's like California Girls by Katy Perry. Like, oh my god. That's such a piano. Do you think piano? Do you like pianos? Romantic, listen to this one. No, yeah, that's the most romantic thing I've ever heard, actually. Evil Bodega. Let's go to dark theme. That is some evil music. What the hell? You know what that reminds me of? It reminds me of. That's showing an Angry Birds thing. That'd be perfect. I have an idea. Epiphany, if you can call it that. That might be the one that appears, and you'll know how it's because I'm a genius.